Late in the evening on September 20th, 1777, British soldiers launch a surprise attack on a regiment of patriot soldiers in what comes to be known as the Paoli Massacre. 9 days earlier, George Washington's Continental Army had been defeated at the Battle of Brandywine, which opened the way for the British to take Philadelphia, the capital of the young United States of America. In the days following Brandywine, Washington ordered Pennsylvania-born General Anthony Wayne to take a force of about 2,500 men and use them to harass the British and try to capture their baggage train. Believing himself undetected, Wayne camped his men close to Paoli Tavern near the British lines. A loyalist spy provided information and led British soldiers under General Charles Gray to the camp. Not wanting to lose the element of surprise, Gray ordered his troops to empty their muskets and to use only bayonets or swords to attack. Under cover of darkness, Gray's men surprised the unsuspecting colonials as they slept, stabbing them to death with bayonets. When it was over, at least 53 Americans lay dead, and more than 200 were wounded or captured. Conversely, the British suffered just 4 killed and 7 wounded. The event has come to be known as the Paoli Massacre and led to a revolutionary rallying cry, "Remember Paoli." American General Wayne survived and went on to earn the nickname Mad Anthony for his brave assault at Stony Point in New York 2 years later in 1779. A prominent statue of Wayne can be found just 5 miles away from Paoli at Valley Forge, where Washington would make his winter camp 3 months after the massacre. In 1817, 40 years after Paoli, a monument was erected at the burial site of the 53 patriots who died there. It is the oldest war memorial in Pennsylvania and one of the oldest in the United States. A larger granite obelisk was added on the 100th anniversary in 1877. Mrs. Lewis and I visited the Paoli Massacre site in 2025 after spending much of the day at nearby Valley Forge. The site is in pristine condition, having remained fields and woods in the years since, making it one of the best preserved battlefields from the American Revolution. Interpretive panels tell the story of the battle and its legacy. The site has become popular in the area for walking and jogging, and for picnics and other events. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1498, Japan's Great Buddha of Kamakura survives a tsunami that washes away the building housing it. In 1565, the Spanish capture a French fort in Florida in the first battle between Europeans on American soil. In 1863, Confederates win the Battle of Chickamauga, the second bloodiest of the American Civil War. In 1932, Indian leader Gandhi begins a 6-day hunger strike to protest Britain's caste-based voting. In 1973, Billie Jean King beats Bobby Riggs in the highly publicized Battle of the Sexes tennis match. In 2001, U.S. President George W. Bush gives a speech to Congress declaring a war on terror. In 2019, alien enthusiasts gather in Nevada for Storm Area 51, which started as a joke on Facebook. And now it's time for our Today in History quiz. Which actor was the primary organizer of America, A Tribute to Heroes, a 2-hour televised benefit concert for 9/11 victims? Tom Hanks? Robert Redford? Jack Nicholson? Or George Clooney? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right next time on Today in History. You made it through Today in History. Nice work. Now treat yourself. Click the video on the right for what happened yesterday in history. Still can't get enough? The link on the left's got the whole playlist buffet. Want to make history a daily habit? Click my face in the middle to subscribe.